What is up, Multiverse Seb here, and welcome back to Occult Crime Police. So, last episode we managed to find the missing shoe, met engineering, interrogated her, and we figure out what happened with the power outage. Oh, and we also learned how to make a fake apology video. So yeah, we're gonna play Act 4 now in this episode. So yeah, let's begin. Act 4, the terminal denudation. Whatever that means. Alright, run me through this. You still insist that you killed Orin Darsha, but now you claim that you used the smart house as what, some sort of weapon? That's the truth. That's the truth. Clear as I can remember. Hey, wouldn't that make Harper sort of like your accomplice? I don't know, it's kinda more like a tool, right? It may be all fancy and stuff, but it's just a house. It has to do what you say, right? Doesn't have free will or whatever. Oh man, good luck checking this out into evidence, Chief. Hey, Chief, are we gonna have to place it under house arrest? Oh, sure. What is wrong with you, Tsukada? I may have had one too many of these babies. I mean, there's a guy right over there, and these guys are just making puns, making jokes. How do you keep getting all of them, anyways? Hey, Bumpkins, if you're going to keep arguing, can I just book this guy and be on my way? Hold on there, agent. I want to hear Mr. Batomi's new statement first. Of course you do. Okay, Mr. Batomi, could you explain to us how exactly you got the smart house to kill Mr. Darsha for you? Sure, I remember it pretty clearly. A witness statement this again. Hacking the smart house. One of the features of the house is an automated alarm system. It's meant to keep out home intruders and the like. It usually just stuns intruders, but there's a little option for extreme situations. All I had to do was reprogram the alarm system to target Darsha and turn off the stun mode. Are we done now? Are we done now? That explained everything to your satisfaction? I'm afraid not. Once again, Mr. Potomac switched up his stories. It seems like he's trying to throw us off the scent. What? There's only one way to find out. Fine. Do your stupid interrogation. Guess I'll just make myself comfortable over here. Hey, forensics monkey, do you have any extra margarita glasses on you? Nope. Perfect. Just perfect. What are you still what are you even still here for? Gonna finish up the autopsy, remember? Right. Of course. Interrogation time. Let's see. Have an evidence against that? How about this? Oh, no. This one? Try this. I gotta say, your story lines up. Huh? The murder method, the access point, it all lines up. All except for the part where you actually reprogrammed the house. Sorry? See, I've got a printout here from the smart house data logs. It shows the moment tour mode and that it shows a disabling of the safety protocols. But nowhere does it says that no, somebody altered the alarm system. What? Doesn't that strike you as odd? Every other minute detailed recorded, but this massive change to the alarm system goes unmentioned. It's almost as if you never touched those systems at all. Ah, stop attacking my memories. How about you start telling us the truth? You wanna know the truth? I, I hacked the data output too. What? Oh, every time he's just gonna lie and lie. Makes sense, right? If I got into the alarm system, I could have gotten into the data logs too. Of course, I would delete the evidence of my infiltration. I would want to cover my tracks, but you're revealing your tracks. You see, there was never any contradiction at all. Why is he using the tone of voice people use when They're trying to reassure themselves. Does that answer all of your questions? Not so fast. I still want to know how you faked the crime scene in the kitchen. Okay, okay. Let me remember exactly what I did. How hard is it to remember? Didn't this happen only a couple of hours ago? Faking a crime scene in 5 easy steps. The alarm system uses a blade hidden in its retractor arms for little neutralization. The house can tell between a dead body and an inanimate object, so I told it that I needed something move into the kitchen. I had the body drop on the floor, then asked the house to stab it with a knife. I never even had to enter the kitchen myself. See, and the purpose of this whole undertaking was to obfuscate your role as the killer? That's right, but then I felt guilty, so I came back here to confess. How ethical of you. Are you done with this exercise in futility yet? We've already gone so late. I'm going to need to stay the night in this godforsaken town. I'm sorry, Agent Trunk. I won't stop until this man's testimony lines up with the facts. I can recommend you a nice hotel when I'm finished here. If it's recommended by you, I probably have to answer a five-part questionnaire before they let me go to bed. Okay, let's see. I never even had to enter the kitchen. Oh wait, yes, this one. You had the footprints. Just to get things straight, you're now telling me you never entered the kitchen? That's right. There wasn't really any reason to. Well, that's really interesting because if you never enter the kitchen yourself, then who is responsible for these mud footprints? Bruh! But, 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 wait a minute. Who's to say those footprints are mine? Lots of people have feet, right? Maybe so, but not everyone's footprints have the same pattern as your own shoes. Oh wait, I'm wearing medical slippers. These are provided by the base for everyone who volunteers in a clinical trial. There are hundreds of pair of shoes just like this within a square mile house. What? Another one. Come on. It's bad. My perfect evidence. You've reached and of the rope, Warren. I'm feeling pretty confident in the facts of the case as we know them. It's time to pack it all up and take this guy into custody. Wait, what if I can still prove that Lou Tommy was in the kitchen? Ow, you've already used up all your ace in the hole, and it turned out to be a dud. Unless you're saying you got another way to prove where the suspect was. That's a good point. Do I have any proof that Batami was in the kitchen? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Great, let's see it. What else do you have which prove the suspect entered the kitchen? Can we present this? Oh, okay. Ah, almost. Little more than an hour ago, you brought up this photo when making your case for Mr. Batami's guilt. Well, is that so? It had completely swept my mind, huh? I'm sure you already realized that what this means. If Mr. Batami is visible in this photograph, then he must have entered the kitchen at some point. Well, you see, the thing about it is, who cares? I'm sorry? He did go in the kitchen, he didn't go to the kitchen. What's the difference? The difference is, this guy, I hate this guy. The guy made a mistake. It happens to the best of us. Poor guy's been lying on the ground unconscious for half an hour. Probably still woozy. That's right. Of course I went into the kitchen. I just got confused for a little while. I'm sorry, I messed up like that. Do you want to hear more about how I... Oh, this is frustrating now. Great, now those two are working together to patch up the... I've got to come up with some damning evidence fast, or these two are going to cover up the whole thing. Go ahead with your testimony, Mr. Batami. Okay. Mr. Torsha and I were in the smart house. He just finished firing me. Using my implant, I noticed that somebody had left the access point to the house open, so I hacked my way in while we were still talking and forced the house to kill him. The house stabbed him in the back, killing him instantly. Well, hold on. Nope, that's all you're getting, Warren. What? Your incessant questioning has been leading us in circles for hours now. If you can complete discount, you can completely discount the suspect's story using this one testimony, then this case is closed. But there's so much here which hasn't been explained. So what? Unexplainable stuff happens all the time. Why, just the other week I purchased a marvelous diamond ring for my mother. But when my geologist friend examined it, he told me that it was made out of glass. Now, how does diamond transform into glass overnight? It's just a mystery of the universe. Oh, it sounds like you get through. So I'm giving you this one testimony because I'm a real nice guy. But after that, I'm arresting this man and heading back to the agency. I have an appointment with a local alchemist tomorrow that I simply cannot reschedule. Great, this is my last chance to get. Ah, better make it count. This guy, I hate this guy. Why do you keep on lying, man? Assess this. How do you know it was instant? I guess I don't know for sure, but he stopped moving right when the house stuck its blade through him. So, like, it seemed pretty instant to me. I'm sorry, Mr. Batami, but look, pretty instant isn't exactly a confirmation of death. Are you going to stand around arguing and things are that you have some proof to back up whatever you're claiming? In the absence of solid evidence, this witness statement is the best indication we have of what happened here. We need to trust it fully unless we have something more concrete which conflicts with it. Well, that's exactly a solid point, Agent Trang. Thanks, I heard it in a movie once and thought it sounded pretty slick. What's the right question to ask? Okay, that's one. You still maintain that your firing was the motive for killing Mr. Dash? Yeah, of course. Why would that have changed? Well, it's just that so many other parts of your story have changed. I thought maybe this had to. Sure, Warren. You will refrain from being passive-aggressive with the witness. Fine, fine. Still, it feels like your description of the circumstances is a little lacking. Can you please tell me more about where this all took place? Maybe this is a good question. Where this all took place? Sure. Mr. Dasha took me aside to the downstairs. Okay, we got him to fire me. The downstairs hallway. It's the one that leads from the kitchen to the living room. You can see it through the door over there. I see, so that's the room where Mr. Dasha was killed. That's right. Is this information important? Yes, very important. Sure, if you think it's that important. Okay. Then present him with this, baby. The downstairs hallway, huh? That's right. Do you reckon that Mr. Dasha lost his shoe during the house attack? That sounds about right. Why? Well, it seems we've got a problem here, Mr. Batami. You see, I managed to find the shoe while I was investigating, only I didn't find it in the hallway. I found it in the dressing contraption. Wah! Asher confirmed me that Mr. Dasha didn't use the contraption during the tour. So do you mind explaining to me how the victim's shoe ended up in the room he never even visited? The only explanation is your entire story is a fabrication. This isn't right. It doesn't make any sense. Remember it so clearly, and yet it's all wrong. No. Hold your horses, Warren. Being a small-town cab, I assume you have several which you use in place of squad cars. What are you on about? It really is exhausting having to be the only voice of reason around here, but I guess I'm going to have to spell it out. The location of the shoe doesn't prove anything about how the victim died. Of course it does. It proves he wasn't in the downstairs hallway. Does it really though? Let's consider a few hypothetical. The dressing contraption is basically a glorified closet, right? Who's to say it doesn't stock the same kind of shoe the victim wears? And who's to say one of those shoes didn't fall out of places? You could easily check on that though. Alright, here's another hypothetical. Perhaps the house hid Darsh's shoe up there when it was cleaning up the crime scene. We can't confirm or deny that since the house lost its memory in the blackout, still it's a completely valid possibility. And my final hypothetical, what if your little sidekick is just lying about Darsha? Well, he's actually making points now. Perhaps he really did use the dressing contraption, and Ash here is covering it up. You really think I would lie to a federal officer? In this business, you learn not to trust anyone, except for Matami apparently. So, do you have anything to refute my possibilities? I don't. But if you could just give me a little more time, you forget our little agreement. If you couldn't poke a hole in this one last testimony, you were done. And well, it looks like you couldn't do it. You know what that means? Luis Matami, you're under arrest for murder of Orin Darsha. You have the right to remain silent on anything. No, again. And like this, not after I've come so far. I really thought I could get to the bottom of things this time. I thought that if I could just solve this case, then it would be my life. Be like I had never failed all those years ago. But once again, I couldn't do it. I failed it, the town. I failed Ash. Damn it! All I need was one more piece of evidence. Hold it, everything. Nobody's arresting anyone until I show this to the sheriff. The sheriff warrant. Carlos, what are you doing? I can't finish up the autopsy report. Well, you're gonna want to see this. Ah, you see that? Yeah, I see it alright. Dated autopsy. The victim has a stab wound in his back and bruises all over her body. Exact. Oh, Agent Rank, I just need one more testimony out of this. Just one more. They guarantee I can expose the truth. No. What? I said you only got one last testimony and I'm sticking. But if you think you can find a flaw in the one we just heard, I'd love to see you try. So what do you think? Shit, I can find another flaw in this testimony. Of course I can. This is the last piece of evidence. It's do or die basically. Carlos has given me a chance to turn this around. I can't lose it. Of course I can do it. Oh, things are heating up. All right, Tommy. Let's hear what the testimony one more time. All right, and don't give confidence any more info that you already have. We have to keep things fair after all. Is he like the lawyer of this guy? Okay, the house stabbing, the killing, this one. Updated percent. Here it is, the final contradiction. Mr. Watami, please take a look at this. I don't understand. Well, then let me explain it to you. Your entire story from the beginning has been based on one central premise, namely the fact that Orin Darsha was killed by a stab wound to the back. Now I just got back a finalized autopsy report. Yes, I was there when that happened. Right. Now, one of the most interesting thing this autopsy report reveals is that the actual cause of death was a broken neck. No, that can't be right. The doctor guy must have made a mistake. Not possible. Carlos may be eccentric, but he knows his medicine. This can't be possible. I saw it with my own eyes. He was stabbed. Wait. But now I'm starting to remember. The machine breaking his neck. No, I know he was stabbed. How can I possibly have two memories of the same event? Oh, implanted memories. I remember everything so many different ways and none of it fits together. What is happening? Oh. Is that just, oh, what? Medically speaking, that's super bad for you. Carlos, go check on him. I'm on it. Well, great job, Warren. You confused the witness so hard that he exploded. Do you know how hard it is to prosecute a man with no head? Wait a minute, do you? It's okay, everyone. He's waking up now. Oh, the device is gone. Oh man, my head. Mr. Badami, are you alright? Actually, yes, my thoughts are straight to the clear. Wait, where's my neural implant? It kinda short-circuited, nearly took your head off, actually. If the neural implant is gone, and I'm starting to think straight again. Oh my gosh, somebody was using the implant to control your behavior, right? I thought so. Ash was right. I was right? I mean, I can't say for sure, but I'm starting to think I'm not the one who killed Mr. Darsha. I think somebody else forced me to confess. Ah! Okay, I guess that's it for this act 4. Okay, that was an intense interrogation mode. We finally managed to make him admit that he didn't really kill Mr. Darsha. Well, because the device thingy exploded. Well, yeah. Okay, that was fun. That was fun interrogating him, but it was fun and frustrating because Agent Trang was basically trying to cover things up. But yeah, well, unwittingly covering things up. So yeah, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video, this episode, and please leave a like and subscribe. Yeah, and comment stuff down below. And yeah, next time we have two more acts, I believe. So yeah, till next time. Bye bye.